Hello there, I'm the base manager and welcome back to Space Engineers. Now, today we are going to continue the build of the lower hangar over here, and we are hopefully going to be able to merge the lower hangar part and the upper hangar part within an engine cluster somewhere over here. We'll grind down all the engines that we have. I already converted the ship into a station. I'm pretty sure we can see it if I go into the cockpit. It's going to say station. Well, maybe not this one. In the control seat for the craft, it says station. It's no longer moving, so we are good to go. I decided to park over here because we have a good amount of resources nearby, especially the iron. I already done some grinding as per usual. I actually grinded that uranium node completely. You don't get a lot of uranium, it's like platinum and gold. That entire node gave us like 2 journeys with stone as well. Let's take a look. So pretty much other than the uranium in the refineries, well, we only got this one. I also got over 2,000 units of magnesium, and not 2,000, 200,000, and 200,000 units of iron as well. So I think resource-wise we are good to go. Good sir, it would be advisable for you to go somewhere else. Let's take a look at this guy. This guy is coming a little bit too close for my tasting. I'm sorry, guys. It's not exactly coming in our direction, so we might not need to engage it. And I would hope so, because I'm about to grind down all my engines. I cannot run away, so if we get attacked, we have to fight. But in any case, my friends, I already depressurized the ship. Obviously, if I took out the Spacestrocity, I had to depressurize the ship. And the initial task that we have for this episode is actually grinding down all of these engines, something that I am not very eager to do, because the second they go away, we are definitely staying in here. This is actually a pretty good defensive location. We have all of those asteroids in our way, so they shouldn't attack us from that location, from this direction. This direction is a little bit more exposed, but we have a billion turrets, and we also have our combat frigate. If they get too close, we go and we meet them halfway there. Oh, also, because I already have the uranium, which that probably means that we can make... I will have to answer that later, my friend. That means that we can make... Why? Magnesium? Check. Platinum? Check. Uranium? Check. The game is lying. Obviously. Come on. Thank you. Obviously the game is lying. Of course. That's what I thought. Make me like a billion rockets for now. Not a billion, but 100 rockets. And the rocket launcher over here should be able to start pulling stuff. Yes, it is. Now, I should probably turn you off. I don't want you going all crazy inside of this vessel. I mean, this is reinforced heavy armor blocks, but still, if you fire a rocket and you damage our hydrogen tanks, that would probably be a very bad thing. I really need to create a control group to turn off these turrets, but for now we'll do it manually. And by the way, thank you so much for reminding me of the impending danger that I was facing. The Spacestrocity turrets, they are turned off already by default, precisely because of this, but I completely forgot about the frigate. In any case, enough babbling around. I'm just trying to postpone this, but let's go. Enough talking. Let's start destroying.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Inventory full. I swear to you guys, if I hear inventory full one more time, I'm going to pull an earthworm Jim and I'm going to lose my marbles. Why? Boy. Oh well, all the engines are gone now. This area is looking rather empty. All of this is also going, these turrets are going, at least temporary.
Energy low.
Susan, you are trying to be max annoying today. Is that the objective? So be it. In any case, my friends, now that we have let's remove those things out of the way. Now that we have cleaned out our back end, we can start designing the engine area, but first I kind of want to do something over here in the back. Let's see, do I already have all my energy? I do. So I kind of want to make a staircase, right, somewhere around here in this door. So this is the entrance towards the industrial area, right? And then we could have a staircase over here that one of the stairs would lead to the upper hangar. The other stairs would lead to the downwards hangar, and then we would have a path to some sort of crew facilities as well, which I think I'm going to put them right here, somewhere in this. Okay, at least she doesn't. At least Susan doesn't say not enough minerals, so it's not the worst thing in the world. But in any case, my idea would be to have the crew quarters right here. Let's delineate the space right here. So this wall right here is the place where the drone hangars are going to be, right? These blocks over here. 2 blocks should be enough for 2 drones. And then over here we should use a little bit of glass on the floor, and then some glass on the top to have a translucent floor for the crew, right? You know, it's always nice when you can look down and see a beautiful planet, or the stars, or the enemies coming right at you. Well, at least that's the idea. And then from here on out we would have the engine cluster. So like my thoughts for the engine cluster is to kinda, how should I put it, base them on the Man Calamari cruisers from Star Wars, the ones from the Rebels, which usually, you know, have like a separation in the middle, and they have like engine clusters on both sides of that separation. At least that's kind of the inspiration, kinda. Of course that in the end it's not going to look anything like it, I'm pretty sure, because usually that's how things roll around here. Alright, my friends, after laying down a billion blocks, I think I'm done with the shape and position of most of the things. We are going to have our engine cluster here in the back, pretty much as I told you, with that thingy separating both sides. They are like stacked in a pyramid, but kind of a weird pyramid. Making sure that the engines follow the continuation of the lines over there. Of course, that after the engine cluster is done, I'm also going to cover it with blocks. But for now, so that I can access most of the things, I decided not to lay them down. So, over here, we are going to have our observation/crew area, right? Floor made of glass all around it, except for the sides. Otherwise it would be, whoa, it would be too much glass. I just hope that this is airtight, otherwise I'm going to run into some troubles. But we'll see. And like I told you, we are going to be able to pretty much walk wherever we feel like it. We'll take this path over here to go, you know, to the lower hangar. This leads to the crew. This takes us all the way upstairs. I'm also going to connect this staircase to that door over there. I just need to like figure out where things are going to be, because right now all of this is extremely temporary. I don't think I'm going to make an airlock right here. It's a little bit inconvenient for the Hulk. I would rather have it over here, for example, and therefore things will have to change. This is just so that I know this space is supposed to be reserved for stairs and I don't build anything in here. And then I can grind down whatever I feel like it and give it the shape that I want. I'm pretty sure we have more than enough space. So, now comes the troubling parts. I will have to weld all of this. This is going to be a nightmare. But oh well. Oh well. Luckily for me, I have plenty of Factory Town episodes to give you guys, while it will take me days to weld all, well, not days, I'm exaggerating, obviously, but yeah, this is going to take a little bit of time. So I suppose I better get started. Well, my friends, I've been welding for a very long time now. Still not done, but I kinda want to show you the progress. I'm quite pleased on how things are turning out to be. So, as we can see over here, we have our crew area. Pretty beautiful. Let's remove all of that out of the way. Pretty cool, with the sun going through it. It almost looks like the transparent part is on this side, but it is not. In any case, we have the drone hangars right here, and this is the large grid lower hangar, right? We have this window looking outwards, and then we have all the engine clusters still to weld. After all, just welding all of these logistics plus blocks took a little bit of time, and I gotta be honest, I'm not too how should I put it? Keen on the prospect of welding all of this. If grinding this was a pain in the neck, I can only imagine how it's going to be like having to weld all of it all over again. But oh well, that's perfectly fine. In any case, we are also going to add a few turrets, one on each side, right there, connected to the logistics via the engine. And then in the future I still need to see how am I going to meld all of this area together. But we are going to have some more turrets over here, or somewhere around here at least. We have the logistics, it's just we replace this elbow for a conveyor junction and we bring it all the way over here. And yeah, this is all the progress so far. I already have started working on the covering. I just welded this bit. I'm not going to do everything, but from here it's quite simple. It's just to add the existing blocks until we meet this area over here, and then once we start getting into this area, I just have to start grinding all of these blocks away and meld the two areas together. But in any case, I don't think I'm going to grind this area down because I wanted to add a few more engines over here. But I kinda just want to see how this is going to end up first before I put the engines over there. Probably just small hydrogen thrusters, not the large ones. And also, we are going to end up with a bunch of space right here. Look at all the space that we are going to have. But we have to note that we still have to put 2 jump drives on this thing. So I'm thinking about putting them over here, in the back area, away from view. And in here we can use to make something else. We'll see in the future. At least we have a little bit of room, so that's a positive, I suppose. Even with just one side welded, this thing is already looking absolutely beautiful. And just look at that engine cluster, so many engines. There is not going to be a lack of power, at least moving forward. Braking wise, that's a different conversation. But now I still have to do the other side, and a few more things like the turrets and add more blocks. I think I was under the impression this was actually going to take me longer than it is actually taking. So, you know, actually happy with the progress I've been making so far. Alright, my friends, at least engine-wise, we are done. It has been a lot of welding, but it was actually rather quick. Personally, I find this much more appealing than what we had last time. We also have more engines now, clearly because I ran out of components midway, so I can only assume we have more engines. Also, I added a few extra braking ion thrusters, 2 over here and 2 on the other side. Mostly for decoration purposes, because those things, they are a suggestion. They suggest to the ship to stop, and eventually the ship it stops. But in any case, my friends, we are not yet done. Obviously, there is still plenty of things to do. One of the things that we are going to do is we are going to add a few extra turrets. These are going to be the last turrets, pointing upwards at least, and we are going to put one right there and another one right here. I'm pretty sure I don't have interior plates, because why would I? I need them, therefore I don't have them. There we go. This is all that we need. So, the idea now is quite simple. Let's see, in here we need one turret right there and another turret right here. This is not going to look great. Nope. So what we are going to do, we're going to bring the logistics underneath these things. We're going to cut safety purposes. We are going to cut these 2 blocks, and then we are going to add the logistics coming through here. Much simpler. Much simpler. So... okay, it looks good. Let's just put the turrets down, facing backwards. One turret right there, another turret right here. Beautiful, that should give us more than enough defense. Now, underneath, that's... it's not exactly... we don't have exactly the best spots for it. At first I thought, for example, right here, next to the engines. Come on. Please attach for exposition purposes. Another one. There we go. I mean, we can bring the logistics there. It's not too difficult. But it's going to block our view a little bit. Although it would be nice, you know, for whoever is in here, for example. You know, you can see the turrets shoot the enemies. Although I don't know if it is a good idea being in such close proximity to the turrets when there is enemies. But, well, that's one of the options that I have. Another option would be to forget logistics. Just go for interior turrets, right? These ones must be manually loaded with different magazines as well. Come on, please rotate. Hello game, please. We could use these smaller ones, but at the same time I don't know if that is such a good idea. I'm pretty sure I am going to forget to load this, and then eventually they are going to run out of ammo in the worst possible time. So these are the two options that I have, and given that I have a little bit of time of welding and planning the logistics ahead of me, I suppose that I have time to think about it. Okay, my friends, the logistics is done and the turrets are welded. I decided to tuck the bottom turrets over there. We're going to use the regular turrets. Now, I moved them back as much as I could, mostly because so they don't have a good line of fire against these engines. Although, let's turn ourselves around and let's control one of these turrets. They can still see the engines this way. Right, we can still shoot that engine and these two engines. You know, but at least is better than if the turret was right here. I'm going to assume that from here the turret could see more engines, and therefore there is a bigger chance of it firing against one of them. We'll just have to pray to the gods of space engineers. Nothing bad happens. But since when does that work? Oh well, oh well. In any case, now we are going to seal this area off so that we cover all the engines, because you can see through here in some parts, right? And I don't want to see. I mean, I don't want to, you know, have a hole in my ship and then not be able to create an airtight area. So we are just going to block this area off and be certain that there is nothing wrong in here when it comes to the air tightness. Now, what we are going to do next, we are going to go into our build menu and we are going to search gravity generator. Hopefully these things are not extremely expensive. 6 gravity components. I mean, I don't know how... why does one cost more PCU than the other? Spherical... I'm going to assume this creates like a sphere, and this creates like a box. That's probably the reason. Okay, whatever. Like, I care too much about that anyway. Let's replace you for now. What do you need? Steel plates. Now, we don't need to build the gravity generator right here. I mean, if we are going to use gravity in any case, so why not put it in the middle of the ship? Okay. I got eaten again for some reason. There are strange ghosts in the game. Eating me for no reason whatsoever. Oh well. These ghosts probably don't enjoy what we are doing. In any case, maybe we could put the gravity generator somewhere around here. This is going to be a pain in the butt to... Can you attach there? No? Oh no, there is a light over there. Okay, let me find a good place for this thing. Okay, so I think I found a pretty sweet spot for the grav gen. Right here, encased in glass. Well, not totally in glass, but we have a little bit of a window. We can look at it if we so choose to do so. And now, I believe we should be able to see the gravity thingy? No? Huh, interesting. Oh, you need to put show on HUD as well. Okay, so now, inside of the craft, I should be able to somewhat set this one up. Let's give it a try. Yeah, because you can't offset it. This is the best I can do. We will be affecting a very large area of outside of the vessel, which is not exactly ideal, shall we say. In this case, I think it would be worth it to build several gravity field generators. For example, one for the front, another one for the back. That would probably give us a little bit more maneuverability with these numbers. I don't know. For now, I only have a very light gravity, so It's not exactly, you know, very dangerous, shall we say, and most of the crafts, even if fully loaded, should not be affected by it too much. But well, my friends, all of that was simply so that we could unlock the jump drives. However, I'm taking a look at it, and 1000 superconductor? That's a lot of gold. That's way too much gold. I don't have that much gold. That's terrible. That's absolutely terrible. Oh my lord. Okay, okay. Well, I suppose we can at least plant them down, right? No harm is going to come from that. I mean, do I really need to put you correctly orientated as well? I don't know. I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to put you correctly orientated and, you know, fingers crossed. This is the correct orientation after all. But 1000 superconductors. That's, in this case, 2000 superconductors. Let's see how much that is, gold-wise. Put everything into production, control panel, production, assembler 3. That's way more than I have right now. Right now I have like 200 gold. That's... oh boy. Yeah. Okay, nope. Nope. Cancel all of that. For now, until we find a gold deposit, the jump drives will be just for the decoration. Okay? And once we found that sweet gold deposit, we'll extract all of it until there is absolutely nothing left, and then we'll build the jump drives. I am not going back into the planet. Nope, I'm not going back. No, mining gold is so boring. I don't want to go back. So, with that in mind, we'll have to postpone the jump drives. Well, given that we are going to postpone the jump drive build, I think we can skip ahead and start closing off this area. That by itself is going to take a sweet moment. After all, I'm pretty sure there is going to be a lot of corners and a lot of blocks, and well, I'm probably going to skip over 2 hours searching for that block that doesn't exist to put in that corner that cannot be closed. You know how it goes, right? So yeah, I think that's precisely what I'm going to do, at least this part. This final area, I'm pretty sure that is going to be a problem for future me and not present me. But still, I would like to see this a little bit more finished off before we finish the episode. And I think I'm done laying down some blocks. Let me tell you, this thing is going to look absolutely gorgeous once we have finished it. But like I said, I'm going to leave the melding in between these two parts for future me to deal with. After all, past me already did a lot of things for future me. I also am going to weld all of this in between episodes. This is going to require a little bit of time. There is like a lot of weld to do, and if you guys want to see the finished result, you will have to come back in the next episode. I know I'm being a little bit mean. It's just that unfortunately I'm running out of time, so we'll have to deal with this in a future occasion. But in any case, time for some show and tell. Like I said a few times already, I kind of want to be able to walk everywhere. So we have this area over here where we are going to create an airlock. Then we'll have these stairs going into different locations. In here we can go into that direction. We already know what exists in there. The airlock towards the lower hangar. Right in here we'll go into the crew quarters. This is going to be the drone hangars, right? We'll be able to walk all the way into the reactor room, and then we'll be able to walk upstairs. And here we have access to this corridor, and in here we'll have access to the airlock towards the top larger grid hangar. And this way we have a way to pretty much go from one side to the other of the ship while in atmosphere, right? This will be all pressurized, by the way. But pretty much if we want, we can go from the crew quarters, take this corridor right there. This corridor is pressurized, not right now, obviously, but in the future is going to be, right? This is the industrial area, so pretty cool. And then we'll have a little bit extra room over here to do some extra activities. Maybe something to do with the drones over there. Maybe not. It's not exactly convenient for me if we are going to have the crew quarters right here. But well, I think I have showed enough. There is still plenty to do in here, but today we got a lot of progress. This thing on the back is absolutely beautiful, and you know what this thing remembers? It remembers me of in the movie The Mask with Jim Carrey. In the end scene, while they are in the casino, he pulls out a big-ass gun with a bunch of barrels, right? This is what it reminds me of. But in any case, I think we have done a pretty good job. Everything is looking absolutely stunning, and once it is done, I'm pretty sure this thing is going to be the beauty of this solar system. But that is something for the future. And with all of this said, my friends, I hope that you have enjoyed this episode and that you are enjoying the series so far. If you are, please consider subscribing and help the channel grow. In the meantime, this is the Base Manager signing out. Bye bye.